together, everybody, and welcome once again, Tom Priestley.
Get rid of it. He knows it's a free bar and I'll drink it dry. Right, I'll do this is a fairly new one. This is Janet from next door. It's always, you always get a nosy neighbour to do my head in. Janet from next door says things haven't been the same since her husband retired. He's been acting rather strange. He's bought a slow cooker. He's subscribed to the JML catalogue. Now he wants a second bathroom installed instead of having one standing bog. His local won't serve him since he started on that real ale stuff. So he buys 3 saws from the supermarket rather than something chemically sterilised guff. He sold all his vinyl, all his Sabbath, AC/DC and Styx. Now he listens to Anglo-industrial techno jazz produced by the indigenous hipsters of Chiswick. His friends on the corner won't let him come near. They say they can't associate with him because he taints the atmosphere. It used to be a laugh, now it's all highbrow combos regurgitated from a student pamphlet where he had trouble understanding some of the words. He even has a second coffee if they go out for tea. He only has one at home. Janet claims she's at a wit's end, naturally. I tell Janet from next door, maybe if you tug him off once in a while, that'll sort him out, as she continues to spew more bile. Sometimes I want to scream, damn it, Janet, shut the fuck up. But I bite my tongue hoping she'll reach her last breath so that her whittling will stop. Cheers. Right, this is a gruesome sight I witnessed outside my band's rehearsal studio one night. This is called Car Park Love. Looks like she hadn't had a tea as she dropped to her knees and swallowed her Brooksman's torpedo while he held up his jeans, still looking conspicuous. And I minded my own business like he'd just had a skinful and was quietly taking a piss. As I smoked a cigarette on the pub's doorstep, trying not to notice, my eyes darting left to right, I could have interrupted and acted offended, but they were done in 2 minutes and seemed quite contented. Cheers. This one's called Unspoken Language. You don't fit in, so you don't open your mouth. You don't assert your opinion because you feel it is not allowed. You're under the impression your appearance doesn't count, but I'm here to tell you, I like it when you're around. You can't give a fuck about the social melodramas of those that surround you, who are knocked down by instant karma. You keep at arm's length and avoid the harangue of the group mentality and focus on what you want to do. You don't complain, not as often as everybody else, but when you do, it's justified and holds resonance. Nobody particularly likes you or thinks of you in passing. You're always in the background as you notice other people noticing, that you observe every detail of the moments in transit, the beauty, the horror, only not to give a shit. You don't emphasise a label for others to approach and make themselves comfortable so they can utilise growth. You are the person in the record shop thumbing through Half Man, Half Biscuit, and I take a second to nod with the utmost respect. You are the one that shows up first and the one that's last to leave in support of every underdog band trying to get into the mainstream. You're the type at a party to eat all the twiglets and mind your own business, not worried whether or not you exist. Drinking until 3 in the morning, blasting out a Love Supreme by the great John Coltrane, lost in a rhapsodic dream, tripping your nuts off on your mate's bedroom floor, high in the sky with Lucy and lighting to the core. You don't fit the mould of the reality bingers, the sports fanatics, or the exploited strangers. Your existence is an art form that surpasses social norms and popular trends, causing an environmental shitstorm. You don't fit in, and neither do I. So let's cause some damage. Let's freak out the freaks and express our unspoken language. Cheers. I wrote this because I absolutely detest this band who won't be mentioned until the very end. This is called If Only. It could have been your mountain, your shoulder to cry on, the one who'd make your dreams come through, fully fledged definition of the words brave and true. It could have been the archetype that would make any other women gripe at the fact that their fellas were not as good as him. It could have been your happy ever after, your knight in shining armour, that one person that epitomises all of your desires and religiously lights your fire, tending to you on hand and foot, there for the bad and good. He would have loved you forever, if only if you hadn't said that your favourite band was fucking Def Leppard. Cheers. I'm doing a gig up in Scunthorpe next week. It's called Poetry Against Poverty. And yeah, the only poverty I know is that I rarely have any money, so this is about that. It's called Separate Ways. The sea can't take it with you, that may be true, but I'd rather have it now if it's all the same to you. Just so I can stay afloat, maybe purchase something nice, like an affordable cigar or something of equal vice. I have enough of what I need, so allow me something that I want. A pub lunch will be a luxury right at this very moment. A trip abroad sounds far out, but I can't afford the exchange. I've been looking to get an afternoon by canal with my working rate. People talk about eating into their savings. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that term. I never had the money to put away because it's always seemed to burn. Somehow comfortability escapes me. Give me any means and I'll live beyond. Yes, it's true you can't take it with you. I just wish as soon as I had it, it wasn't fucking gone. Whether too little or too much, it always causes problems. Trying to simply maintain a lifestyle of unflinching burden. You know what they say about the fool? Thank fuck it doesn't buy happiness. If only I could walk around without expenditure. It seems me and my income always go separate ways. Cheers. Oh, shall I do one about how long have I got left? 2 more?
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Come on, you can fill 4 minutes, John.
That's what she said. Not to me. Actually, I'll do this one. This one got published in. Is anyone familiar with Gwennet Flyer, based in Hull? Yeah. Nah. This one's called If I Grow Up. Everyone seems keen to reach a certain level of maturity where they convey an image of success and hierarchy, establishing a comfortable habitat and place within society so they can outdo their fellow mates, whether through stature or authority. Happy to get old fast, assuming that with age comes respect, that one's unflinching determination is a notable attribute of survival tactics. Yet however high your number, all that bullshit is insignificant, because when it boils down to it, you're still a tribe trying to maintain their innocence. If I grow up, I don't want to be an embittered victim of compromise and negotiations that are put in place to improve my situation. With a duty and list of obligations, I'd rather be a public nuisance, an infant with a drinking licence, a terrifying liability of unsubmissive defiance, a fugazi of free